everybody, it's Stacey from Head to Heels, and I'm here today to do a comparison. I've got a pair of authentic Christian Louboutin Pigalle Follies and a pair of knockoff Christian Louboutin Pigalles. And together we'll unbox and see what the difference is. I went ahead and made a couple of slides here for comparison's sake. I put both the authentic and the knockoff pair of Louboutins side by side and took some photos for you guys to examine and see if you can spot the differences in the authentics and the knockoffs. Now I'm going to be straight up. Both items are secondhand. So the non-authentic pair, the knockoff pair, somebody my husband worked with happened to have a pair and they traded something for them. I think he said she paid like $50 for them or something, but does not know where she got them. And then the real ones, brand new, go for $850, but we tend to peruse Poshmark for our gently used Christian Louboutins, and you can find them at a variety of prices, definitely more affordable and sometimes very gently used. Like these ones aren't too bad. I think I redid the bottoms of them. They had been worn a few times, but I've got some that are like barely scratched. Alright, so without further ado, let's get to it, and I will be referring to my notes because my memory is good and short. Alrighty. So we'll start with the knockoffs and the box first. So these are the knockoffs box. This is the real box. The color difference you notice right away. This is a more rich colored richly colored box. It's a better quality of cardboard. It's got some nice dark lines through it that run horizontally. This guy's light. It is very it's not good quality cardboard. It's very cheap cardboard. The lines are running vertically. You'll notice right away the difference in the logo. So the logo is slightly slanted on the authentic pair and it goes straight across on across the Kristen part, goes straight across, where on here the Kristen part goes on diagonal. So the knockoff straight across, the real ones on diagonal, plus not to mention the quality of the logo itself, the printing of it. Like it's this is definitely more stylized. The letters are spaced better. This kind of looks like it's blurred and chunky, and the B-O-U-T right here, like you can barely make it out. Compare it, like it's not the same. And not to mention like the pair is a completely different font altogether. All right, next what I notice is the information or lack thereof. So the knockoff Louboutin have one sticker on it that says a number, red, and 40. Interesting. So I just noticed that there's a serial number that is on the inside of the shoe. That's not what I just noticed. What I just noticed is this number correlates with that serial number, and that will become more interesting later on in the video. So that's all it says is the serial number, red, and 40. That's all I got here, and high heel, and probably whatever price they were going for when the person originally bought them. On the authentic box, however, we got all kinds of information. We got the size, we got the Christian Louboutin logo, Pigalle Follies 100 kid, because it's kid skin, calf skin leather, BK01 black. We got a skew, and then we have like a Neiman Marcus sticker. So these were regular priced $675 US dollars, I would have to say, Neiman Marcus. All right, and then on the back, it looks like just the shipping label or something, but yeah, it's like way more information on the box, way better quality box. All right, now I haven't decided how I'm gonna do this. Am I gonna do the entire unboxing Or am I gonna do like the same thing one at a time? I think I'll do one shoe at a time. All right, so take off the box lid, and these could have come wrapped up originally, I don't know, but they were never worn. They actually did have a protective film on the bottom, which I did peel off already because it was like, it was all creased up and bubbled in through here, and it just looked absolutely terrible. So these are the shoes. These are the knockoff Christian Louboutin Pigalles. And this is the bag, the dust bag that came with them. So even if you've never held a pair of Christian Louboutins in your hand, you've never seen them in real life, you know they come in like a really nice dust bag that's red and rich and plush, as it should be for $700, $800, $1,500 pairs of shoes, you know what I mean? Well, for these jobbies, we get something that is a little more than the same bag you would get at Dollarama for like a quarter or 10 cents or whatever they sell them for, like the cheapest of the cheap cloth bags. You put it through the washer, it's gonna come out split, like it's terrible. A little better than a J-cloth. And then you'll see the logo is a friggin' mess. Again, it goes straight across on the Christian. The type is completely just, the ink has run everywhere. This is pretty much illegible. It's just really crappy, lightweight, pretty much see-through dust bag, which will likely cause more dust. All right, and so with that being said, we open up the authentic Christian Louboutin Pigalle Follies 100s. And this is how it came shipped to me. So it looks pretty authentic. I've watched a few unboxings, and this seems to be pretty close. We're just missing some like sticks and stuffing in the toes and whatnot. All right, so right away, we got this luxurious dust bag. Let's look at the difference side by side. Like, not even the right color. This is obviously a really nice cotton. It's nice and fuzzy and soft, and it looks like this could have been like screen printed on here. Really nice stitching, a lovely black drawstring, moves freely without a hitch, so you can just sling your shoes in the bag and carry it over your shoulder after a long ass night. All right, at least that's what I would do if I ever left my house. Oh, and then we got this tiny little bag. Look at that little coin purse. Nope, it's not a coin purse. It's shoe tips. So another pair of tips for the bottoms of your shoes, and they're so teeny tiny because those heels are so slender. You could kill a bitch big time. You could kill a bitch. All right, so we got the dust baggie, we got the Louboutin, even printed this small. The word Louboutin is more legible than on this bag, okay? Okay. All right, then we have the shoes themselves. So here it is, Christian Louboutin Pigalle Follies in the 100mm heel. All right, so lots of tissue paper, super nice bags, very great quality graphic design, logo representations. And then let's compare the shoes. All right, let's do it this way. All right, so the shoe itself is obviously there's no question in quality just by looking at them which one is the better quality shoe, not even just which one's authentic or not, just the better quality shoe. You can tell by looking at is the authentic Christian Louboutins. These are definitely like a plastic and cardboard situation happening or something, I don't know. There's dimples and bumps everywhere, like that right under here in these heels. I don't know if you're able to see it if the light's catching it, but all these dimples, it looks like a rutted out dirt road or something. Show them the country girl. Rutted out dirt road, get the tractor on there and grade it. You can see a difference in the stitching around the top here. So this is kind of stitched on the inside of the fabric on the shoe liner and then folded over into the inside of the shoe, where on the authentic Louboutin there's a seam around the tops, and that is consistent throughout all of the Louboutins. Like, I've not seen a pair that folds over like this. Even my Pigalle corals up there, they have a seam, and yeah, so that is a huge giveaway, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. There's bumps all down this heel. It looks like it's got acne or like somebody knocked it with a hammer or something. Got an egg or something. The logo on both bottoms is very, very faint. They do face the right way, but like they're totally, completely, 100% different. This is very lightly etched in. The type on it is very poor. Like Vero Cujo, made in Italy. Like, they're all like super big and super faint. You can barely read it. And then when you compare it to the authentic, it's nice and deep. It's cut in there. You can hear the texture. It's different. The bottoms of an authentic Louboutin shoe are leather. So as it wears, you'll notice like fibers, like it pills up, almost like a suede feel to it or something, but it's just, you gotta lightly sand it off and then you can refinish the bottoms with some paint that you can find on Amazon. And I have a video from when I very first started about repainting the soles of your Louboutins, so be sure to go back and check that out if that's of interest to you. The colors of the bottoms are different by a few shades. Like, this is more of a cherry red and this is more of a primary red, which has a hint of orange in it. As for the sole itself, like, this is nice and straight and well architected, well built, well made, well thought out. Nice smooth transition. There is no imperfections in this transition. There are no imperfections on the inside of this heel. It's so slender, and look at that bottom. It's like super tiny. It's, gosh, if that's a centimeter, I would be surprised, honestly. Whereas these guys, like, it's pretty thick. That is definitely over a centimeter. The heel tip, there's like a ridge from the stem onto the tip. It's bad. There's glue everywhere. There's ripples in the soles. You can see kind of like where the inside seam is on the outside of the shoe, which isn't great. And again, like, they're a very plasticky feel to it. Check out how the toe box of the shoe sits on the surface, and like when we see the Louboutin, it's flush to the surface. It's nice and flat on the surface, whereas the knockoff, the toe kind of points up a little bit. Well, I just reviewed my notes and it looks as though I've touched on all my points of comparison. And now I'm going to try on both pairs, do a little video, and let me know what you think. If you thought you knew which ones were real and which ones were fake. You know, now that I have them on, I have to say the sizing is very similar to Louboutin. Louboutin sizing is a little bit different. I would recommend ordering at least a half a size up when you do from your normal size. So these are a 38. They are a little snug, but my other Pigalles are 38 and a half, and they fit fantastically. But I believe my so-cates are a full 39 or 39 and a half. 38. So-cates are, the 120s are a 39, sorry, a 38 and a half, and the so-cates are a 39. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and watching my channel. If you'd like to see more of me, I'm on Instagram and Reddit. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you have any ideas, you want to see any other comparisons of my shoe collection, definitely just mention it in a comment below. You'll also find a link to my wish list and my Patreon down below. So if you want to support me, follow those. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.